Hi Anisha, good
Hi,
afternoon.
sir. Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
Fine. What about you, sir?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. So Anisha, you have applied for a front-end developer role.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's start with your quick introduction.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I'm Anisha Zadhav from Pune. I have gained, I have lots of experience. I have gained a lot of knowledge developing user-friendly, visually attractive, and responsive web applications. My expertise lies in between front-end development technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and framework like Bootstrap and Angular. So yes, and coming to my qualification, I have completed Bachelor's of Engineering in ENTC from Savitribai Phule, Pune University, and that's all about me.
Okay. Okay. So as you told, you have 2 years of experience, correct? Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
So what problems did you face during uh in your 2 years while uh means getting the uh, projects or in the projects while coding. So, what problems did you face and how did you solve that?
As an Angular developer, I have worked on a few projects like mobile application and IMDb frames. So while doing that projects, I faced like just uh, just a little mistakes there, and my code was just throwing error and all. Yes, not that much mistakes, just syntax mistakes I had made.
How much do you rate yourself in uh, JavaScript up to 5?
Uh, 3.5.
And why that 1.5 is remaining?
Because there is always room for improvement. That's why, and I'm not explored that much, so that's why.
Okay. Okay, then let's start with the technicals. Okay.
Okay.
What is HTML?
HTML is a hypertext markup language. It is one of the standard markup language, which is designed to be displayed on the browser. HTML can be assisted by cascading style sheets and scripting languages like JavaScript. Basically, HTML provides basic structure or skeleton of the website.
Okay. And what is CSS?
CSS stands for cascading style sheets. It is basically provides a look at our website, and it also provides interactivity and attractivity to our website by enabling the presentation or separation of content, applying font and colors to it.
Okay. What is the difference between inline element and a block level element?
Inline element, basically block level element always starts on new line, and inline element always starts on the same line. In block level element, we can apply margin or padding all the sides, but in inline element, we can able to apply margin and padding just two sides, and in block level element, it takes 100% width of the viewport, and in inline element, it takes width just for its content. Like, and the example of inline element is span, and example of block level element is div, paragraph.
Okay. What is float?
Float Float is the just how our HTML element floats on left or right side, that decided by float.
Means I did not understand. What is float?
Float is just floating. We use float to floating an HTML element on the left or right side of the viewport.
Okay, then what is the difference between text align and float?
Text align.
Yes, text align left, text align center, text align.
Okay, text align is to just align alignment of text, and text align is for the HTML, the content in HTML element, and float is for the we apply float on HTML element, not the HTML element content.
Okay. What is flex?
Flex is, as name says, it is a flexible way to arrange and align items within the container. Yes.
Okay, Siddhant also joined. Hi,
Okay.
Siddhant. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, Siddhant, you can also ask questions about HTML and CSS SAS flex about you.
Okay, why are used for Bootstrap?
What's that?
Yes. What is the use of Bootstrap?
Bootstrap is a framework of a CSS. When a CSS is easy to learn and easy to write, but at one stage CSS get unmaintainable and unmanageable, while when code is get rigid or complex. So that's why we use Bootstrap or frameworks like Bootstrap. So it having predefined classes which so much easy to apply and so much easy to maintain. That's why.
Okay. Can you just tell me about the grid system in Bootstrap?
I'm not aware of grade system that much.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Please tell me about grid system in the Bootstrap.
No.
Which classes we can use in the Bootstrap?
Yes, in Bootstrap, there are a lot more classes. Like when we are talking about list, so there is so list classes, list group items like that. So if there is table, so for table also there is classes. So yes, so
Okay. Okay. So, why we use SAS? What is SAS? First, tell me what is SAS.
I don't know a lot more about SAS, but SAS stands for synthetically awesome style sheets, and basically it is a library of CSS, we can say. And in SAS, we used like mixins and yes, variables, and I don't know a lot more about it.
What is the use of Flexbox?
We use Flexbox for creating dynamic and responsive layouts. Yes, for that. And it can be done by very easily by help of Flexbox. And yes, that's why.
Okay. Okay, Siddhant, I think this we are done with UI. Okay, so if you need a break or you need a water, you can take it. Okay, we'll start with JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay, you can take a 2 minutes break if you want.
No, sir. I don't know.
Okay. So what is JavaScript?
JavaScript is basically loosely typed, lightweighted, object-oriented programming, which is used by several websites for scripting purposes. And when we apply JavaScript to an HTML document, it is a full-fledged interpreted language which enables dynamic interactivity in our website. Yes.
Okay. As you said, loosely typed. Why it is loosely typed? Why we
Because
call it as yes, yes.
it is loosely typed. That means we can change variable types. If we assign any variable that string data type, we can change it later. But like in Java programming language, it is just we can't change variable types after it assigning and declaring it. So that kind of typing, the data types.
Okay. Is it statically typed or dynamically typed?
JavaScript is dynamically typed, and Java is a statically typed language.
Why?
Yes, because I don't know about Java, but JavaScript is dynamically typed.
Why? Why it is called dynamically typed?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Because it is get automatically its type. Okay. You don't have to mention its type.
Okay, yes, I got it.
It is string or boolean. Okay. But in Java, you have to declare a type.
Okay,
Okay.
yes.
What is hoisting in JavaScript?
Hosting is the phenomenon where all declarations are shifted towards the top of the scope. That means we can access any variable before even execution of single line of code, but we can't get their values. We just get placeholder as a undefined. And when we execute that particular line, it get assigned to that variable value.
Okay. What is first class function?
First class function, we can store the function which we can store as a value is known as a first class function. Yes.
Can you repeat your answer?
The function which we can stored as a value is known
Yes.
as a first class function.
Okay. What is promise?
Promise is the modern mechanism to handle asynchronous JavaScript. It is introduced in ES6. So promise having four stages like pending, fulfilled, and resolve and reject, and it having two methods, then and catch. When promises get resolved, it handled or consumed by then method, and when promises get reject, it handled by a catch method, the error handling one.
Where should we use promise?
Uh, when we say APIs, so JavaScript goes asynchronous, and while any API calling or database interacting, there is promise, or the functions which is depends on each other. That time.
But why when we are calling API, correct?
Yes.
Why we need their promise? If we just call an API, what will happen? In
Uh,
which
when we call API, the JavaScript goes into the non-blocking state. So it just run in the background, and the output or the function output can be unpretendable. Like the output is
okay, if you are not not explaining that, if you know the practical, you can do it. Means you can show, explain me with the code.
with the promise example or API call.
Yes, with API call. Okay, why we need a promise there?
Okay.
Yes. Because without promise also, if you call an API, it will execute the code inside that. It will take the response. Okay, correct.
Yes.
Then why? In which scenario we will use promise? If it is getting a clear response also and it is executing
But the
code.
response is unpretendable, na? Like in time manner. If we called after, if we get promise and we have to call one API, and after we get response, we have to do another function, another something on that response. So if a promise is
Why? We no need of that because we are getting the response by API call.
okay.
Why promise and async await is used for? Just tell me that answer.
Mm. It's because asynchronous behavior, na? That's
Yes,
why.
correct. It's because asynchronous behavior. Okay. By default, JavaScript is
Blocking or
synchronous.
synchronous or blocking. Yes.
Yes. So in asynchronous means what happens?
Asynchronous means that the API, it gets non-blocking, like output is not pretendable. The output is output should have output have any delay, or we can't
Yes.
say the
Yes.
output when we get output.
Okay. So
That's-
when the response comes, it will take time. Correct.
Yes,
In
yes,
that time, the code which is we are writing after the API call, it will get executed before
yes,
coming the response. Okay,
or we
that time we need a promise. Okay.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
So basically, what I am expecting from you is that when we call an API, okay, it will get some time. Okay,
yes,
and by default JavaScript is synchronous, so it will execute the code without that response.
yes, and we get empty.
Yes,
Yes,
empty
it's
or
okay.
we means what we are doing is after API call only we want that code to be executed.
Yes.
So that time we use promise or asynchronous.
Asynchronous.
Yes.
I get.
Okay. Okay. Do you know fetch?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So I will share you one API.
okay.
You have to call it by using fetch.
Okay.
I will share you in chat. You can share your screen that time. Wait. Okay. I have sent it. I have sent it in the chat. Copy that link. Yes.
So I have to call it by fetch API.
Yes, you have to call it and you have to create a table.
Create a table. Okay.
Yes.
I try.
Also, you need to use promise. Okay.
Okay. Right. First, I sorry. Okay. So Fitch returns promise. So we have to here consume the promise and response.
You can explain after executing or completion of your task. Okay.
Okay.
First, means you have to concentrate on your code. Okay.
Just wait. Just wait. I'm doing it. Yes. I didn't got. Mm. Mm.
Hello.
Yes.
These array we can use sort without the inbuilt method. Hello.
I don't get your question. Hello?
Why
Siddhant, I think you are not clearly audible. Okay, you can continue. Okay, show me the response.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. Okay, I think he's saying to sort this array.
Thought this array.
Yes, sort this array by the name. Firstly, show in the table, then you can sort it.
First, I had to do show this array on the UI, no?
UI. Correct, yes.
This was so difficult because here are nested objects also present. No, sorry.
I,
Yes,
but you have to sort using the name, no? It is not nested. Okay, you are saying
but
you
for
can't.
templating,
Yeah. Yes, you can create, no? If it is.
yes,
Uh,
but it's so too time consuming.
okay, okay, just take name. Okay.
Okay.
And another I want nested because you said that is difficult. So
Okay,
take
I can. Okay.
company name. Okay. Name and company name. Only two columns. First is name, another is company name.
Company. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. So I have to.
Okay, so you did one mistake, so that's why that it's coming. You don't have to take t head in for loop. It is repeating for every element. Okay, just take t head at uh,
Yes.
initial template in template file.
From table, I think. No, we need to. Okay.
Right. You have to create table here only, and there you have to use it. Okay, fine. I got. You can do it. So Okay. So tell me what is the difference between primitive data type and non-primitive data type?
Uh, primitive primitive data type holds exact value of a variable or any variable in memory location, and non-primitive holds the reference of object to the memory location. And
Can
examples
you
of
explain me about this? Means non-primitive holds the reference.
yes,
How can
okay,
you explain me?
by example.
You can explain orally also without example. Yes, you can tell. You don't have to write an example. Just tell me how.
In primitive, like if we assign a value to and a variable, and if I can't able to without example, because if we take object and
Okay, okay. Take take the object of non-primitive. Okay. Just I want to know.
here we are taking this, and here second of each object. So here two object so here we are assigned name to the this particular object, and others name to the second object. But here if we take object one is equal to object two, uh, it takes the reference from object, and it became that. If we change in any one, then it will be changed both of them. So, like this.
Okay. So how to solve this problem? Because if you are using objects means multiple objects in application, correct? So
Yes.
there you have to use this like we are assigning one object to another object or one array to another array, correct?
Yes.
So how can we solve this problem?
We can solve this by spread operator also.
Okay. Yes, show me.
So it just break that reference, and it creates a new object which having reference to object one.
Okay, save.
It is not a problem. Sorry. Seconds. Here. So we break that object and another
But it
object.
is not solved, no?
No, it's solved.
No, not solved.
Got confused.
Is there another way?
Yes. We can do object dot assign. Sir. Yes, sir. It worked because
Yes. Because you are taking like the wrong reference. Okay. Because at line number 45, you are already doing object one equals to object.
yes, sir. I got confused because of nervousness.
Okay. You can, besides taking like this, you can create one object and you can assign it to another. Means,
Others. Blank
yes,
object.
object one equals to, no, at 41 number line, just remove that object and assign it to object one. Oh, sorry, object.
Only object.
Yes, equals to object. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if you add without this 43 number line, you have to comment. Okay, now it is, what it is happening is, this
Yes.
is storing the reference of
Reference.
memory. Okay, when you are doing object one equals to object two, it is not storing the value of object. Okay, it is storing
Yes.
the memory. So
Reference.
for, yes, then you can do simply at that 43 number line, that is the solution of this. Or you
Yes.
can use json.stringify, json.parse also, or you can
Parse.
use object.assign. Okay.
Okay, sir. I got it.
Okay. So okay, we'll move to the next question. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What is the difference between slice and splice?
Splice method is mainly used to add or remove element in the array. Splice and slice method is used to just slice an array. It takes the slice of an array which we want to remove from the original array. Yes, and splice having 3 parameters and slice having 2 parameters, and 1 parameter is mandatory. We can give 1 parameters.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
What is TypeScript?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not taking it.
Yeah. Okay. So do you know what is oops in JavaScript?
What is? So,
Oops.
I-
Oops concept.
OOPS. Yes, OOPS stands for Object Oriented Programming. It represents it is the programming language which is based on the concept of object. It represents real world object and their relationships by creating instances.
Why JavaScript is an object-oriented language?
Because uh, everything except primitive data type is an object. I think that's what.
Okay. Do you know what are the principles of oops that has to be supported by any
Yes,
language?
yes. There are 4 basic pillars of OOPS. that is inheritance, abstraction, encapsulation, and polymorphism. And they all are supported in JavaScript also. So I think that's why JavaScript is object-oriented program.
Okay. Can we create a class in JavaScript?
Yes, we can create a class, but it is just synthetically sugarcoating over a constructor function. So under class, we are just using a constructor function. So there is no any class in JavaScript.
Okay. So as you said, encapsulation. Can you explain me how it is means what is mean by encapsulation?
Basically, I know that encapsulation that means to restrict the direct communication with the methods or properties. We restrict them, and we just have holds their reference, or we just hold. We just don't have direct contact to that method. We don't have direct access to that method. We create another instance of that method, and we can use it.
Okay. Can you write a program for Fibonacci series?
Okay, I can try. Yes, sir. So if we are giving here to 10, we can see the Fibonacci series up to 10.
Okay. Okay. So I have to ask, do you know how to remove the repeating elements in an array? Can you
Yes,
write a program for that?
try.
Take at last 1,
Here.
4. Okay.
So we can do this way on also console just select.
Yes. But don't use any find methods.
Create new array. No. Sorry. Element dot includes, not includes. Element. Then just num dot here you can
Just think and what approach you have to follow, or what
Uh,
what we can do. Yes.
okay, here we have to remove duplicates from the original array. So
Correct.
for that, we have to declare a new array because after removing duplicates, we have to store it somewhere now. So that's why. And for each function does not return an array. So that's why we declare it here. And we
Yes, but you have wrote if condition. Okay, if num dot includes,
equal
not
to equal to
includes. Yes,
not,
ELE. It
not
is it is already empty now. It will always get fails.
so that's why I want to write like if num includes, so num does not now num is empty, right?
Correct.
So num doesn't includes element na, that
Correct.
element. If here is one, so num doesn't includes that element one. So
Yes.
here we push that element into num.
Yes.
So but it is not working.
You can debug.
Okay, there's,
What is going wrong there.
I'm not getting.
Just take a breakpoint at 68 number line. You will get what is happening at
68
60.
line.
Yes. Click on that 68 number line. 68 number.
Okay.
Refresh. Now see, num is empty. Correct.
Yes.
Whore and on that num. Okay, it is
Yes.
empty.
No, it's empty. Yes.
Whore on ELE.
It directly goes one.
One. It is not going inside. Why? Your condition is wrong.
Condition is wrong.
Yes. You are using includes and you are not giving inside includes anything. Includes is a method.
Yes. I don't get you, sir.
Includes is a method. Correct.
Yes.
You have to
Yes.
call it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
And
Yes,
inside that EL
11.
will come. That you are not closing if bracket.
Yes, sir. Also.
Okay, now you can check what is going wrong there. Now debug that.
Source.
Refresh. Okay, your array is there. Next element
If
will be 1. Correct?
yes,
Element will be
element 1.
you can console there. In console, go inside console.
Here.
No. Okay. So your array is empty. Correct?
Yes, yes,
Yes. Now what should happen as you are thinking? It should go at line number 69. Correct? When you click
yes,
on the next,
yes,
then click on the next.
yes. It is going.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes, num
Next.
is happening.
Next. It should push the first element.
Yes,
Okay. Now click on the next. Now hover on num. It should be hover on
I
num.
I think I got it. I think I need to write it. No. No, sorry.
Hover on num. It should get pushed 1. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
So yes,
But why output is not showing?
I think now it will come. Remove the
Okay.
breakpoints.
Wait, wait.
Remove the breakpoints. Yes. Now next play.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So we are done with your interview.
Okay.
So do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
No.